Coming up on Colts Connection, we will take a look at how Miss Schooling discovered her love for teaching, our EJHS bands, and our 8th grade basketball team.
Welcome back to Colts Connections. I'm Ella Henry.
And I'm Ava Lilly. Now on Colts Connections, we will take a look at thoughts on how Miss Schooling discovered her love for teaching.
This is Miss Schooling, a new teacher at EJHS.
So when I was 12 years old, I realized I wanted to be a teacher. It wasn't until high school that I had a teacher, a social studies teacher, that kind of inspired me to push that a little further. So my senior year of high school, I did an internship here at the junior high with a math teacher instead of a social studies teacher. And I just loved the idea of working with kids and being in the classroom. So I took that further into my college career, and here I am. So I think social studies was probably one of my main subjects in schools that I enjoyed more. It was either that or math. So it was like a last minute decision to kind of choose social studies just to see what I could do with it and how far it would take me. So then it got me my first job here at the junior high.
My favorite part about Mrs. Schooling would have to be how cooperative she is with schedules and different things like that. And also she's a very supportive teacher. She's not like, if something happens, well, suck it up, buttercup, too bad. She helps you out when you need help.
Strength as a teacher, I think knowing how to connect with students and allowing them to have the best learning environments that they could have. I think during student teaching, I learned that I would have rather started teaching in a middle school position rather than a high school position. I think middle schoolers are so fun, they're energetic, they make the day entertaining, rather than when I was at the high school, it was the same old routine. You go to school, you go to class, lecture, notes, and then later a test. So junior high kids make work a lot of fun.
We will take a look at our EJHS bands and how and why they chose the instruments that they are playing.
My instrument is a tenor saxophone. The reason I picked it was because it was a lower note, which I felt was best for me because I like playing the bass guitar, and so that's a low sounding instrument.
I chose the baritone mainly because my sister's friend played it and I just figured she could help me with it, and the valves on it seemed pretty easy to play, so I just chose that, and it's been really fun for me.
My instrument is the trumpet, and I picked it because it's pretty much one of the easier instruments.
I feel like I can pick up kind of like play in a band that's not professional, but I don't feel like that would be part of my whole.
I think it will be because it's just a really fun thing to do, and once you know what you're doing, it gets pretty easy.
The basketball team has had a pretty good season so far. Let's look at what the players think.
Playing on a school team is, really fun. It's a good experience.
It's a good environment because everybody is on the team, and I feel like everybody's always friends, and I feel like it's a good environment for everybody.
It's fun, different than travel.
It is really fun, even though practices can be really hard because our new coach, and we're not used to having the new coach.
Fun, exciting too.
The athletes work day and night working on their forms and performances. Let's see what their practices look like.
Our practices usually have drills in them for about 30 minutes, and then we do a bunch of scrimmaging, and we run our plays against each other.
Every time we miss our free throws, we have to run one down and back. It's a lot of times. Sometimes we'll do ball handling, sometimes we'll do defense, sometimes we'll do offense. At the end of the practice, we'll do free throws, and then if we miss one of them, we have to do one down back, but if we miss both, we have two down backs. And to end practice, You have to make both.
The players do a good job at games and practices. Let's see what keeps them motivated throughout their season.
How do I stay motivated? Mainly my teammates supporting me.
Just think about something, just something random, I guess, and I just go for it.
Motivate myself. If I'm doing bad, then do good. Have a right mindset. The student section makes me motivated at games because like they're cheering for us, and it's nice.
Be sure to cheer on the Mustangs and have a nice day. Reporter Narissa Zohoff Ariaga signing off.
That's all for Colts Connections.
I'm Ava Lilly.
And I'm Ella Henry, signing off. How many Olympic rings are there?
5. 20. I don't know.
4.
7. 5.
What is the world's largest ocean?
The White River.
The White River. The black one.
The Atlantic. Which singer starred in the Disney show Hannah Montana?
Miley Cyrus.
Taylor Swift.
I don't know.
Just say something.
Juice WRLD.
Okay. How many keys does a piano have?
30.
69.
20.
99.